YouTube, what's up, guys? What's up, retainers? How we doing, man? So I haven't made a video before the last one in a couple days, so when I come on here and make a couple, some stuff that I've been going through, some stuff that I've been experiencing myself. So the message I want to talk about on this video is, soon as you start retaining, and you start focusing on all this other shit, more important stuff than getting females, you're going to get into this space where you don't even give a fuck about females. You literally don't. I don't want to say completely, you know what I mean? Because, we're all men and we all have sex drives, you know what I'm saying? We all get urges, we all, see beautiful women, but I'm telling you, semen retention is a game changer, in this department. And, we can all make decisions, to not want to be in relationships or not to want to, have casual sex and things like that, which I'm doing personally. But, I know that I still see different girls and I get urges, it's normal. You don't turn into a robot when you go on semen retention, but it definitely helps a ton in this area, because we're going to notice ourselves leveling up and getting a lot more energy and getting a lot more motivation to do other things, whether that be like you go to work, you become a better employee, you become a better worker, whether you have your own business, whatever it is you're doing, you become better at whatever you're doing, whether you have like a creative outlet, whether you make videos like this on YouTube, I make videos and I make podcasts, now that's what I do, ever since going on semen retention, God has set me up to where this is like my new thing. And, to reel it back in, all of this stuff has got me in a place to where I don't care about women as much. I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't care completely, because I do. I still talk to women, I still text girls. Like, I have a lot of female friends too. So, we just chop it up, on Instagram, when I'm just chilling at home, sometimes texting girls, and a lot of it is just like friendly stuff too, but at the same time, it's a thing where you start to not care as much, as soon as while you're on retention. And this phenomenon is going to make you attract women, okay? As soon as you guys stop caring, and it shows, that's when they're going to be into you. As soon as you stop caring about the outcome when you're speaking with females and when you're, running into females, whether that be in public, whether it be, in crossing, maybe you're at like the grocery store, at the gym, or other different spots, that you're going to, just interactions with females is all about your energy and the energy that you're putting out, the vibes that you're putting out, because women can tell the difference between a guy who is like simping it and a guy who, needs female validation and, is searching for like, either a sex partner or a girlfriend, you can tell. It's obvious, people, guys that are lost in this, in their lust and things like that, they can't see this kind of stuff. But us on semen retention, as you guys know, everything heightens. So, we're on guard and we can pay attention to everything that's going on. So we know the difference between us and a simp, you know what I mean? And girls do as well. Females are very intuitive and they're very in touch with their emotions, and they watch us, you guys. They study us. They know they know who's who. They talk about us, you know what I mean, behind closed doors with their girlfriends, with their moms, with their aunties, whoever the fuck they're talking to, like all these girls, like they get together and they talk about us, fellas. So they talk about how we act, you know what I mean? If you're acting like a simp, they're gonna be like, this guy I can get him to do whatever I want. I can do this, I can do that. He gives me money, he does me all that, like, You know what I mean? Versus someone like us, while we're on retention and we stop giving a fuck, they're going to be like, what's up with this guy? Why doesn't he give me the attention? Why doesn't he feed into my little tricks? You know what I mean? Like, because, females play this kind of stuff. Females, they know what they're doing out here. And all this stuff that they're doing, they play these tricks on a lot of these simps and they fall for it. But guys, for guys like us, when we're on retention and we're leveling up, we can't be acting like these simps. We have to be out here focused on ourselves, focused on our self-love, our value, learning about who we are, fixing, whatever's going on inside of us, working on ourselves, leveling up, achieving the things that we want to achieve, focusing on our goals and our dreams as men. That's what we should be doing on Semen Retention. And that's going to put us in a place where, we just care less than the next guy. And that's going to put us above the rest because they're going to see us, they're going to be interacting with us, and they're going to see that we're acting in just our normal frame, a masculine frame. And by the way that we're interacting with them and speaking with them, they're going to just pick up on it. They're going to be like, wow, this guy doesn't want to get with me. Apparently he doesn't think I'm that attractive or doesn't care about me. And they're going to want to investigate. They're going to want to be like, you know what I mean? It's just how it works with girls. It's very obvious to them when you start feeding into their little mind games and their little, they like to do like love bombing, and that is basically where they'll show you a lot of affection just to kind of reel you in and see if you'll take the bait, you know what I mean, and then turn into a simp. You can't be doing that, you guys. If you notice that, you got to stay in your frame and wait for the right woman to come into your life, because they will, you know what I mean? Yeah, you guys, it's a crazy phenomenon, but semen retention will eventually get you in this place to where you just care less than the next guy, and that's going to put you ahead of the pack, you know what I mean? Because at that point you become like mysterious and interesting, and they're like, what's up with this guy? He's confident. Women are attracted to guys that are focused on what they're doing in their life. Guys that have a vision, a woman wants that for you, They're not going to want a type of guy who's like, just a bum, doesn't have goals, doesn't have a work ethic. Girls are not going to be interested in a guy that's just doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So if you get the message across that you're that focused on yourself and your what you got going on versus like that you're into them, that's going to put you ahead of the pack, you guys. So, I'm not personally trying to get into a relationship, but, I'm just kind of, I'm in the mindset to where, I'm just going to stay, I'm going to do me. There's a quote that I've seen the other day I really loved, and it said, don't chase the butterflies. Don't chase the butterflies, but rather tend to your garden and the butterflies will come. You know what I mean? That's how it works, you guys. We have to focus on ourselves and what we're doing, and we will attract whatever is supposed to come our way as far as like a female. So that's kind of the mindset that I'm in. So it's very easy for me to go around any of these females. It doesn't matter who it is, it's almost more fun for me to go up to like these super attractive girls now and just be myself, because the old version of myself like wasn't, I would be scared. I would freeze up because in my head I was just thinking, the only thing that I could have with this person is like try to hook up with them or try to, get with them. And now I don't even think about that. So now I can approach any female that in the entire world and just go up to them and, treat them as a human being first, because I really don't care about the outcome. And that, it's going to put you ahead of the pack, because most guys are going up to them with like weirdo intentions, being creepy. And, I know you guys know what I'm talking about, the old me, that was it. That's all I was thinking about, because when you watch porn all the time and you're not retaining, it turns you into a weirdo. Your sexual energy is all messed up. You're constantly drained, no confidence, and you're going up to these women and you're just looking creepy. You know what I mean? So, man, that is something that semen retention has helped, a lot. And like I said, I'm not even trying to attract women, but it's a cool thing to observe, because I got a lot of different women that have been attracted to me, and hitting me up and just kind of like giving me attention, asking me all these questions. Oh, why don't you have a girlfriend? Why don't you, what's your type? All these random questions. They're just like, it's this female attraction thing is very real, but it's because semen retention puts us in this space where we don't give a fuck, and it's a beautiful thing, man, because that's the right way to attract a female. And in my opinion, that's the perfect way to attract someone, is to stay in your frame, stay in a masculine frame, do your thing, stay focused on yourself, and attract them that way. Find someone that's into you, just by you. Don't even think about sex. Don't even think about trying to attract them. They'll come to you. That's how they are, bro. Female's into you, she's going to show you. They're not afraid to do that. So, I think that's it, you guys. That's a message I wanted to get across. It's been on my mind because it's definitely been an interesting part of this journey. You know what I mean? And work on that, you guys. I know semen retention is going to get us in that place naturally, but even focus on it. Even more. Try to focus on not caring about females, and focus on yourself. Double down on yourself. Go all in on yourself. You know what I mean? Go all in on whatever it is you're doing. You know what I mean? Show up for life. Do everything that you need to get done. And focus on that part of life, guys. Focus on leveling up as a man and improving as a man. Be more reliable. Be more efficient. Get in better shape. Things like this. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. So focus on yourself and your self-love, and all that stuff will come. Get into that place where you don't care about women. You're gonna notice a lot of women that are interested in you, because you're setting yourself apart from all these simps. You're setting yourself apart from all these dudes that are fanning out. Oh my God, you're so hot, you're so attractive, blah blah blah. Heart emojis in their fucking Instagram pictures, all this bullshit. And we don't want to be like that, guys. We want to set ourselves apart. We become a mysterious, interesting individual at that point. Like, what's up with this guy? This guy's solid. He doesn't care about me. That's going to make them want you. It's going to make them hit you up, and then you can pick whichever woman that you want to be with. You're going to get a lot of female attraction, and then you can pick the right one. This is the way we're supposed to do it. So, all right, guys, that's all I wanted to say. This video is getting a little long, so until the next one, I'm about to shoot a podcast with my boy Martin. Everybody go check out our podcast, man. It's about semen retention and just all these these videos that I make. It's basically like each episode is like 5 or 6 of these topics, and we go back and forth, and it's a very cool energy, between me and my boy, Spirit War Martin. He's got a YouTube channel as well. Go check him out, Spirit War Martin 91. And go check us out. It's on Spotify. So Unchained Podcast on Spotify. And bro, we're just growing and trying to get as many listeners as we can. But it's mostly about semen retention and stuff like this that I talk about on the videos. So, all right, guys, much love. Hope everyone's had a good day, putting God first. Had a beautiful day, staying strong, retaining, and leveling up out here. So, all right, guys, until the next one, have a good one.